The Howard Stern Show.
You did go to college.
I did. I went to 3 years. I went to UNLV, and then I transferred over to BYU, and then I dropped out of
Brigham
BYU.
Young.
Yeah, Brigham
Mormonism, a whole big part of your life. I mean,
I was going to say, are you Mormon?
I am, born and raised Mormon.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of your songs are about the confusion about being a Mormon. Like you kind of feel a little brainwashed. I don't know if I'm really a Mormon. It's confusing, right? Because
I think that anybody who's raised in something really strictly, whether it's religion, whether it's even politics or something. You know, when you get to a certain age, you start to think, okay, how much of this is my own volition and how much is this?
So you still struggle with that?
I do, yeah. I would lie to you if I told you it's not a struggle for me. But, I don't know. I just feel like I really want to hear people's stories more. I feel like I want to go out into the world and kind of hear people's views. And I don't know. I haven't made up my mind anyway. I'm conflicted, but I think everybody's conflicted. Is anybody not conflicted?
I think everyone's conflicted about their parents. It wouldn't be normal if you weren't, like you're supposed to, because that's how you become your own person. You're conflicted about the religion you're handed. Sure. You're conflicted about everything, right? I mean, that's life.
But how much do you practice as a result if you're still in that questioning stage?
Just being a singer in a band that's really, really, really happening. I live a disciplined lifestyle as it is.
Yeah.
Drinking alcohol and stuff like that ruins your voice. That's another thing. So that makes easy. And smoking. And so for me, it's already easy to kind of live cleanly in that way. But, I'm not perfect. I'll just cut to the chase. My wife will tell you very quickly that,
you're having no fun.
Have you ever soaked, by the way?
Have I soaked? What's that?
Where you just, before you got married, did you have any contact with your wife at all?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Did we have sex before we got married?
Yeah.
What's soaked?
That's
I've never heard that.
Put the penis in and don't move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were talking about the other day. Yeah, a lot of
that
people.
Sounds. Why would you do that? If you commit,
it's torture.
Yeah, it's either all no.
Soaked.
Well, they said it's broken out big time at Brigham Young University.
Is that
really?
Yeah.
Soaking.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you dropped out of Brigham Young, were your parents livid? Was there a lot of pressure on you to stay in college and get a sort of something under your belt like that you could fall back on?
My mom really tried to sound supportive.
Right.
You know what I mean? She tried to be like, you can give this music thing a go, but it was always kind of like a hobby, kind of like get it out of your system. If you need to defer a semester, but come back and make sure you graduate.
And it's even harder when you have a family of siblings who are all getting real jobs and real careers, and you're going to go off and be a rock star. And let's face it, what are the odds of you actually having a hit song or ever making it? How many bands do you know that were pretty good?
Totally. Or even got signed and never went anywhere. Yeah.
The streets are littered with them, right?
It's laughable when you tell people you're going to be a musician.
I know.
At least where I came from where my wife is from Oregon, and she's in a rock band, and all growing up it was like, I'm going to be in a band, and everybody's like, cool, that's awesome. But if I don't know, at least the circle that I grew up in, it was high academia. It was like, if you say you're going to be in a rock band, it's kind of like, right, and are you going to be in the NFL too? Or are you going to make are you going to be a famous actor? You know what I mean? It's like laughable.
How's that work when your wife's in a band and she writes songs, you write songs? Do you ever collaborate with each other? It's almost impossible not to, right?
We that's how we fell in love, to be honest with you. Our band opened for her band 6 years ago, and she's in just this really badass rock band called Nico Vega from Los Angeles, and we just started. I got her number, and we just kind of started to send songs back and forth over the internet because I was in Vegas, she was in California. We were on the road a lot, touring with our bands, and we were kind of started to write. The song kind of turned out like I'd send her a song, and I'd write half of the verses, and it'd kind of be like the story of. I wouldn't say it out front, but it was kind of like, this song's about you, obviously. Right. And then she'd respond and fill in the blanks and be like, all right, well, this is how I feel about you. I'm not that crazy about you.
That's a total seduction.
That's
a very hot sort of
it was.
Very romantic.
No regrets. As hot as the band is now and sort of really on fire, the new album's doing well, all that stuff. Do you ever say to yourself, shit, I shouldn't have gotten married so young?
You know what? I think that it's definitely a conflicting thing. I'd be lying to you if I told you it's easy to be married and then have things blow up in your life. It's not. It's not easy. You have to check yourself, kind of. And I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, I know that I married my best friend and somebody that I love.
The incredible worship, though, like when you guys announced you were coming on here, I was reading the tweets from your fans and the girls. I mean, it is dizzying how many girls are excited that you guys are here, and you know what I mean. It's like, and that's part of the allure of becoming a guy in a rock band, right?
Sure.
It's really hard to resist. I mean, your whole life is really about discipline right now.
Yeah,
It's kind of an insane lifestyle to have.
It is. But I think the older you get, the more you value your relationships. The consequences of losing her would be pretty heavy.
That's kind of what it comes down to. I think that we've definitely, it's been difficult. We had a child while I was on the road, and so I saw very little of our little girl, and she raised her pretty much as a single mom.
Did you have tons of guilt over that?
Yeah, I mean, not tons, because I really tried. I mean, I'd bring him out on the road as much as I could, and we knew that we had to kind of pursue this because it was happening.
Right.
And she was a musician, so she knew, wow, this is incredible. We have to do this. But it was really hard. There were definitely some moments where we thought, okay, can we actually do this? Is this going to work?
Right.
This still is an ongoing thing, but we just do it because we love each other.
Because you wouldn't see them weeks at a time, right? And I mean, you start to kind of forget that they're there, right? I mean, it's just that way.
It's definitely a hard career for having a family.
Yeah.
I'll say that. It's really difficult to kind of keep perspective, and you have to keep reminding yourself that,
Is she jealous sometimes of you?
She really is the least jealous person I know. I think that really helps. Because I don't know if it's just because she's way hotter than me and she knows that she can get a better guy in a second.
She'd hook up in 2 minutes.
Yeah. But she's not jealous. She really is not.
See, that's what keeps you married.
It does, right?
The idea of her being with some other guy would probably drive you insane.
Yeah, it would crush me pretty hard, I think.
Yeah. It's a crazy lifestyle.
The Howard Stern Show.